All right, the pump is ready for me. This little plastic piece right here, we're gonna take that off. And I usually at this point, I get a paper towel, clean paper towel, and I pop it off. That's just habit for me. I don't like the insulin. I try to keep it off my skin as much as possible. I don't like the smell of it. It's really strong. And then sometimes, you might not can see that, but it's some insulin on the outside. I always try to dab it because my skin is sensitive. So if I get a lot of insulin on my skin, it kind of irritates it. I just kind of dab it. But I try to avoid touching the needle with the paper towel because this is sterile and the paper towel isn't. But I just dab all the extra insulin. Because if I don't, I found that at the beginning, I had more of a welt when I took it off because the insulin irritated my skin. All right. So I don't see the cannula sticking out, which is good. I'm going to pull off this plastic. This adhesive is very sensitive. If you accidentally bend it or something, it folds over really quickly and it's hard to unfold it. So just try to be careful and be ready to place it smack on the area where you want it to go. Because once this folds, like I said, it's hard to unfold it. So we're going on the thigh. Let's see if I can get a good view for you. All right, so I'm doing down. Oh, I rotate by up, left, down, right. So right now, I do that for both sides. Right now, I'm on down, right. I'm on my left side, but I'm on down, right location. Not location, rotation. Sorry about that. So my cannula is going to be pointing down instead of up looking at me, if that makes sense. So, be very careful. You hear it beeping? I'm taking too long for it. Anyway, I find a good spot in that area. I plop it on there. And I start smoothing around the cannula location to make sure that area is flat and smooth as possible. And then I rub around the patch, make sure it's secure. All right. The part I dread each time because most of the time the insertion hurts me and the clicking of the pod doesn't make it any better. I wish there was a more up-to-date insertion technique. Maybe. Who knows? All right, but let's get this started. So back to the controller. This is also called a PDM as well. So if you heard me say that earlier and didn't know what I was talking about, this is what I'm talking about. So now that I'm ready to put it on, I'm gonna click start. And it's asking me, is the pod securely in place? So I'm gonna say yes. As soon as I click yes, it's gonna start clicking. And then I don't know when it's gonna insert, it's just gonna do it when it's ready, which is, like I said, what I don't like about it. All right, so let's go. Push yes, communicating with pod. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Communicating with pod. Is the cannula properly inserted? That's what it's asking me. You want to see the little pink on top? And then I always use a mirror to check to see if I can see the cannula, which is the plastic piece that goes in your skin. I make sure I can see that going into my skin. So 1 second, I'm gonna grab a mirror to check, okay? And while I'm doing that, you can see, hope you can see that, but the pink is right there. See the pink? All right, 1 second. All right, I just checked the mirror. I can see the cannula, the little plastic piece in my thigh, and it's going into my skin. So it's where it's supposed to be. So now I'm gonna say yes. Oh no, come on, I'm being too slow. Usually it don't take me this long, but since I'm talking through it and showing y'all, it's taking me a little longer. So that's why it's beeping at me, which is good, it has reminders. So I'm gonna say yes. Switch to automated mode. So Omnipod, it has an automated mode where it adjusts your insulin dosage based on what your blood sugar is. And that's what I want. I want to go in automated mode. So I'm going to say yes. And it just closed up. But I also just ate lunch. So as you can see, my blood sugar is high. And another reason it's high, I did those injections earlier. And I did not take enough insulin, and my pump wasn't giving me the extra insulin that I needed. So I already took insulin to cover that. But now I'm gonna show you, I started the pump. It says 50 plus units left in the pod. So once it hit 50 units, let me rephrase. It doesn't show you how many units are in the pod, but once you start using insulin and get down to 50 units left in the pod, that's when you'll see up top the number of units left in the pod. Stellene, you can see my blood sugar, not good, 222 right now. It expires Monday, because you get 3 days. I change my pod every 3 days, and it expires at 2:11 p.m., which is the time I started it. Wait, what time is it? It's a little like 10 minutes off. But anyway, I'll have to change my pump again on Monday. So when Monday comes, I'll be doing this, excuse me, all over again. But when I do put it on Monday, I'm going to be switching to the right side of my body, but I'll still be on down right. That's just my rotation that I use. It works for me. So that's me changing my pump. Hope you learned something from the video. If you have questions, you can just let me know, and I enjoy making this for you. Thanks. Have a good one.